Welcome back to Diary of a Speed Reader. Today's book is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and I'm giving it 5 stars. This week's theme has been thoughts and knowledge, and I really wanted to see what Elizabeth Gilbert, the writer of Eat, Pray, Love, had to say about creativity. Boy, I found this so fascinating, and it's hitting me at just the right time. I'm going to give you 3 things that really hit home. Now, the first thing has to do with this concept that creativity is the action itself. It's not the outcome. It's about the journey itself. And I think this is so profound because all week we've been talking about, emotions and thoughts and what does that imply as it relates to artificial intelligence. Most of the concerns have all been very outcome oriented. So music being created by AI, books being written by AI. But she's saying, no. There's something in the act itself that the expression of it is important. Whether what you do is valid or beautiful or perfect is kind of immaterial to what its impact is on your human existence. Wow. Because she's talking about creativity in this fashion, she gets to talk about this concept of the creative life. All week we've been talking about AI and what creativity might do in that machines can now make music that might be better. But her point is no, none of that is relevant. It doesn't matter if it's better. The actual act itself is the point. She says that what it does is it is a source of happiness. It augments, it expands. When you don't experience it, you feel this tremendous tension of a pull. This is so fascinating. Now, the last thing is this idea that she talks about where despite this compulsion for creativity, there's also this other fear that enters in and stops us, and that is something that's learned. Now, she gives this wonderful example of Tom Waits, who, I had to look this up, is this really famous jazz composer, and he's basically experiencing writer's block, but then watches his kids make up all kinds of crazy songs. They don't care. It just comes. It doesn't even matter. Good, bad, they just create. And he then, something sparks within him and he's released from his block. And earlier this week, we talked about the idea that we are multiple selves, right? There's not just one self. Here we have a great example. I think a lot of people at work on a daily basis are being asked to create new things. That's creativity. And I think this book would just hit most people at just the right time with the encouragement they need. Speed reading stats, this book is 276 pages. It took me 27 minutes to read it. Gilbert's really special. Her writing style is so fluid and digestible. I really recommend this book if books just intimidate you in general. The chapters are short and you'll just get so much out of it. I'd like to thank the Tampa Bay Consortium Library. We are so fortunate in the U.S. to have these libraries that have great books. I want to thank everyone for liking, sharing, commenting, or otherwise supporting this effort. Please follow me. That really means a lot to me, and I can give you the latest updates, and I will see you tomorrow.